Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is your host, Jesse Jeezy, whatever you want to call me, and we are here at Up Next Podcast, and we have our reoccurring favorite guest of all time, Miss Michelle. Say hello to the audience.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Yeah, we're here live in San Bernardino, the studio, and we just wanted to kind of, get together, catch up. It's been a long time, and so what better way than just hopping in the studio, doing the cameras, doing the next show. Talk to us. What's going on?
Oh, what isn't going on? So, I feel like every time I come back here, there's a new chapter in my life starting over and over. Mm-hmm. So, I would like to say, first of all, hi to all my viewers.
Perfect.
Now do you hear me? That part.
That part. I know. For those that don't know, her little catchphrase has just stuck in my head. Every time, like, she says something that's on the money, I'm always like, that part. That part. So, yeah.
We know each other like that. That's all it is.
Exactly.
So anyways, I would say life has been definitely going for me. Nathan's in football.
Oh, right on.
Just had a recent concussion.
Oh, that's never good.
Just received a hospital bill for $12,000.
Fuck no.
That's really? A long story. Yeah, they didn't catch on to my insurance. It's a hot mess right now. So they're like, oh, we need you to call back. I was like, how about not? How about you get rid of that $12,000?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay. So we're up in battle with that right now. And
cheers, by the way, audience.
Yeah, cheers. I need a drink, but I always need a drink. I'm sorry.
Yep, you got to cheers first.
How bad at me. I was just like, I'm gonna sip.
I know we were talking about cheers, and you actually have to cheers before you drink. Thank you, guys. That one's for you guys. So anytime you want to say something, you could always talk to the camera.
Ooh, that's strong.
Is it? But it's smooth.
It's smooth. It's good.
It's smooth. So yeah, it's top shelf. I forgot the name of it, which I should remember the name of it. But it's some rare oakwood tree that was almost in stick. I can't even talk.
Stop drinking.
And I do this.
Cut, wrap. It's done.
Extinct. Okay, the tree was almost extinct, so nice. It was saved, preserved, made into a barrel, and turned into whiskey.
And if that's not true, we're suing.
It's
we're
like
suing.
You lied to us. That's what made me buy the bottle. I'm like, hell yeah, that's pretty cool,
right? It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nah, but anyways.
What else is going on?
Nathan, actually.
Yeah, you were saying.
Nathan.
Going back.
He has a game this Friday.
Cool.
Got a new girlfriend. Super in love.
Oh.
She went to the Army.
Really?
She's 1 year older than him. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, how old's Nate?
Nate is 17. She's 18, but she went to the reserves.
Okay.
And she wrote us. It's so cute. She wrote us this letter. And she's a sweetheart.
Aw, young love. We were all there.
Yeah, I tell him that all the time. I said, it is young love.
I see that with my niece too, and nephew.
Really?
Yeah, they're both dating now. So,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's cute to see them like evolve into this new stage in life. So.
You're talking about Kathy's.
Kathy's kids, yeah.
I would never think she would allow Kathy. I'm impressed right now. Because she's very overprotective about her kids in a good way, though, as she should be. They're very adoring kids. So it's hard. Out there, you don't want their hearts to break, and then you got to pick them up. And I've been there with Nathan before, where I don't want to be that judgmental person that's like telling them like, "F this girl, she's no good for you, leave her." You know what I mean? But all I can teach him is kind of how to be a man. I'm not a man, but I can try to teach him how to be those things and say, shut up and suck it up. That's kind of my method. Shut up and suck it up. Yeah. And
those are the things a lot of people, I always say, it's like the men, we suffer in silence. But sometimes, we all hit that breaking point where it's like enough's enough. You got to choose your suffering. You want to suffer for this. You want to suffer for that. What's the end goal? That's
so much suffering, and I feel like I love that you hit that topic of suffering.
Yeah.
Jeez, my whole world has been suffering, but I feel like that.
Elaborate.
Okay.
So I want to hear this.
Okay, I'll open up. I'm not a shy person, and I'm not afraid.
Oh, by no stretch of the imagination, you're not shy. This is why I love having you on, because I'm gonna hear the honesty. I'm gonna feel this energy from you. You're gonna tell me how it really is.
It's funny because I can't pretend like the world doesn't know when I make a move. So as much as I want to pretend like I believe that they do, like at first I stay off of social media. First of all, it just brings me too much attention, and sometimes the attention's there where I don't need it and I don't want it.
Okay.
At some occasions, and then I get a little too friendly with it, and then I'm like, I'm getting in trouble here, and I'm not getting in trouble from anybody but myself.
Well, I think with anything, if you're out there posting, it's your kind of your sign to the world, like, hey, this is what's going on in my life, and this moment, whether it's posting yourself, posting what you have going on, the people around you, who you're dating, who you're not dating, the world takes notice.
100%. And one of the biggest things that I can totally, and I love this podcast, I'm gonna tell you why, because I feel like I can be myself, and I can say my insecurities to women out there.
Yeah, they love to hear.
Are struggling with things that I'm struggling with, or like, you don't have to be perfect. So I feel like a lot of people look at me a way I don't look at myself. And what I mean by that is, I remember them saying, because I've been in a relationship for almost 3 years already with Ruben, and it's been a challenging relationship, 100%. Taught me a lot.
I think any relationship
is challenging, 100%. Yeah. But this one has been sent me back almost to when I was like 18, kind of shit. Like crazy, kind of like I hate saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Toxic, kind of like. You need to grow up. My mindset's a little greater. Kind of like, I know what I want, you don't. And so it's like this back and forth stuff, and for so long I try to keep it like I would say private, but then I'm coming to the point where I just don't care. It's like, you can only go back and forth so many times with someone. And I feel like that's what I was going through, this back and forthness with him. And it's just like, grow up, get on my level, or let's just be done, you know? And so that's where I'm at, actually. And it's so cool because, like I said, I'm selling my house now. And so I feel like there's a new chapter in my life that God is going to just oppose. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it's going to turn out in my favor. I'm
not gonna lie, we've had so many good memories there at the pad. I mean, dating way back.
Oh, I know.
So
there is some great memories though. After there was some great memories, like the Halloween
even
parties.
The memories. Some that I wasn't definitely there, because I know there was way more when I was there.
You know what? I feel like I just need a new chapter in my life. And whatever that means, whatever God knows what it means. He's gonna allow me to press through it because of all the hardship I've taken. I would love to believe that, at least. And so, like, for instance, like, it's so funny. Here I go. I'm gonna get in deep. So I know one thing that you told me that maybe you don't remember, maybe you'll recall now.
No, what is it?
You said to yourself, I mean, I can't say it exactly how you told me, but you were talking about how you like your life to be private. You don't say much. Because if you say much, what happens?
People use it against you.
Ooh. People use it against you. Like a motherfucking weapon.
Well, it's
they gave me the chills. I want to take a shot to that.
Take another shot.
He was so real. I need to take a shot to that. Like a weapon. Like, you said the correct word. It's like he knew what I was talking about. So I got it there.
So you got to cheers that. To elaborate on that.
Like a weapon. In a weapon, we're gonna elaborate on that. You're gonna elaborate on that, and then I'm gonna talk about it, because that's very powerful.
So going back to me, I've had instances where you kind of tend to overshare. You tend to be like too much, but it's like not everyone deserves that. Not everyone deserves
that part.
That gift that is like knowing the inside of you. That like part. I feel like it's more special if you share and give so much to everyone and they don't reciprocate. It's just not the same.
You know what? A scary thing is this. It's like when you, well, in my case, a lot of people out there,
go ahead.
You've understood my past of my divorce with Caesar. Okay. Going into this new era, becoming single for about 2 years, and then dating this guy for now 3 years. So a total of almost 5 years here.
Yeah.
And, we're going on, and I feel like I'm in my era where it's like you were saying, like, who to trust, who's really your family. And I love it. It's because deep down in your heart, you know the truth of who's who for you. But I'm a person who loves to test the fucking waters. And so I know what I'm doing.
So explain to me on that. What do you mean by testing the waters?
So let me say this.
That's what I want to know.
And this is where I'm getting in trouble and probably lose everybody. But you know what? Let me tell you, I'm down.
What is it?
Because you can't really lose something you never really had.
Yeah. That's
so true. I'm down. I've been on my own since Caesar. I've been on my own. So I'm okay with that. So, here I go. And, I told Ruben, I remember this time I said, you leave one more time like that, I'm done. I told him, I'm done. You do that childish shit, like, I'm done. And he did it. Boom. Okay. Went out, big dispute over some stuff. And, you know what? I had a little bit of, like, a not understanding where you kind of go into this self zone of, like, was I not good enough? Mm-hmm. And then you're, like, thinking, like, fuck no. Like, you start looking at yourself and you're saying, it can't be me. And so you go into this zone. Then your family starts coming. And so I started posting on social media. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I'm going out. And Gabby, she's a big, that's my baby girl. It's my sister.
Shout out to Gabby. I know you're not here.
I love you.
Yeah, we love you here.
We always love Gabs. Gabs, number one. And I feel like me and Gabby, I love Gabby because Gabby can only relate to everything that I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean as far as like relationships wise. I'm saying as far as people just dropping her off. Yeah. There's always some kind of excuse where they feel the need to drop her off. And what I mean by that is, I was telling you.
Which I can't understand it. Honestly, I wish I could be like an observer. Mm-hmm. Like, why? Like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen, because there's sides to people. So
100%. So
when you're like a friend, you're a friend. That's your persona there as a friend. And then when you're dating, you have your dating persona. You have your you always put your best foot forward.
Yeah, 100%. You have to.
Until, the real you comes out.
But it's like, it's weird though, because I feel like even if the real Gabs came out, she's amazing. She's an amazing person. She's super dorky. Yeah. Super amazing person, super loving, super caring. The only time she gets really sidetracked, I would say, is when she's into her own shit. But who isn't like that at the end of the day?
Everyone is.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, around that, I just absolutely love her. I feel like we relate a lot in life. I feel like we've lost a lot of people. I feel like our choices that we make upon like social media has really like put an impact on how people view us. But it's not like how they should really view us. But we love it because if people really knew what we were doing out there, we were just capping and trolling. And we are trollers. We love to get a rise out of you. And it's funny. Here goes the real deal now.
Go ahead.
Here's the real deal. So, my business is out there, right? Here on social media, I don't like to post because then the DMs flood in, like I said, boom. And then I'm like, I don't know if I want to handle all this right now,
Yeah, it's a lot to handle.
It is. And so, like, I started talking to family members, and family members start noticing, and they start asking me questions, and I'm like, I can't deny it at this point because I don't know what's gonna happen, kind of shit. But then this is the twist.
What's the twist?
And it's okay. I love you guys regardless, but it's like funny. I get a phone call, and I shouldn't have gave maybe Ruben a chance, but here I go. This is the final. Okay. We're on the final countdown right now.
I want to hear this.
Final countdown, and the person says, "You know what?" She says, I really don't know if you should take him to my wedding. I know you have 2 spots. And you should take Nathan and so, whatever, right? But then I thought to myself, I can't do that.
Okay.
It just doesn't feel right to be like that. It doesn't feel right to be like, hey, I know you did some fucked up shit, but that's between me and you. But my family feels some kind of weight about you. So now, like, you can't go. I can't do that. That's just not who I am. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because we all know that came from the whole Andrew and my son thing of not being invited to the wedding, right? And then I said, what's another motherfucking wedding? First there was Jesse and Sandra. Then there was my sons. Then there was Eric's. And now we have Easy and Chastity. So it's like, bro, it's like, how many motherfucking weddings are you not invited to because of your shit that's going on? So I'm like, I don't give a fuck at this point. I think God is so good that he gave me that final straw when it came down to my son not inviting me. It's like, after that, what the fuck really matters to me? I mean, that's me personally. It doesn't mean I don't care about them. It just means that I've been through too fucking much. You say you love me, but then you sit there and want to control me and control what I want to do. Now, don't get me wrong. They didn't say I couldn't come. They just said they wanted me to come with Nate. And I was kind of like, I can't do that.
Do you see where they're coming from then?
100%. But do I really see where they're coming from?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Yes and no. So I want to say, if you told me shit, I'm being fly. I'm being 100 because that's the only thing I know how to be. 100% audience. 100%. If Jeezy ever told me anything, and I don't even just say this, I know that it's not coming from no malice and B, nothing. It's coming from straight love from here saying, man, you deserve better. Man, you went through a lot already. Hey, this, you know what? That. But I feel like somebody that wasn't invested in me like that, where I don't have like that really, but you say you are, and then you do opposite, that for me is different. So I watch all it. But do I understand? Look it's like this. It's like this, Jeezy. It's like this. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's just say this. Let's just say I didn't break up with this guy. Let's just say that I didn't go through any of this, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just say, would they have felt the same thing and told me the same thing? The answer would be no.
Exactly.
But because people know now. Because they know, now it becomes a big issue. But I feel like this, if I'm being real. So when I got married, my mom had her issues and my dad had their issues. And so did, and I'm sorry, Nikki, but you know I keep it 100. So Nikki had her issues with John over and over multiple times. Who the fuck would I be to tell my friend that she couldn't do such a thing? Like, that's control. At the end of the day, if she wants to do what she wants to do, I gotta respect that. It all matters. I can't control people like that. And you know what, I was talking to Caesar.
And here, this is the other part.
Yeah.
Well, we just talked about.
Yeah.
This is why I don't say shit to nobody.
That part. And
because
I'm learning,
you know why?
But I'm learning. That's powerful.
Because that's going to be people's perception. So I'll give you an example. I'm just going to put, couple A. We'll just call them couple A. This person.
Yeah.
Say if these people have their issues.
Yeah.
And then they both retreat and go to their friends and families and talk shit only about the other person.
That part.
Their perception of them is only going to be that shit.
And you know what's funny though, Jeezy? As crazy as it sounds, I've told you a lot of things, and I don't want to say what I've said, but let's be real. I'm a realist.
I'm just trying to
facts.
Point out the example of it.
Imagine trying to tell somebody you're hurt because you need somebody to talk to. Okay, but imagine trying to tell them at the same time, but this person's such a good person. Like, it's so hard to define that. It's like my dad. I use him as the most greatest example in my life because anybody out there doesn't understand my life. So it's kind of like my dad. My dad was a great, great person, but he did a lot of fucked up shit to my mom, like a lot, which I can't really put him on blast about because it's not gonna make him look really good. But my dad's an amazing motherfucker. Like, he's a badass motherfucker. Like, but it took him a minute to get there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Took my mom a minute to get where she was, but they're badass people now. Look who they are. Like, if people could see who they are now, it would stun them that you would think that my dad should have had no mercy when it came to my mom. And my mom, when she did what she did, should have had no mercy. So we'll put it at that. You know my business, but I won't put it out there like that because I won't put my parents out there. But it was pure chaos at first. And so what I would say that I would like to believe in every human being would have the opportunity to honestly change yourself and to reflect. Not every, but most. And so imagine having to know somebody's issue and I have to tell somebody they're a good person, but this is happening to me. It's like, how do you juggle both worlds? Or do you just stay in pain and silence?
And this is where we go back to only share, what you could share with the people you trust. And then even then, they see both sides. So when you share certain things,
you do. You're that person, though.
You see the good side and you see the bad side. So you have the full. You can see the full picture. But if you're only seeing half of it, you're only going to see half. You're only going to see the perspective of half. And I'm going to be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think this is good for you. I would think that. I've seen this with other friends and family members.
No, 100%. You're not lying.
And
like, you're facts.
That's why I said I'm making up the illustration of couple A over here.
No, you know what? Listen to me.
That's why I'm not dropping names.
No, yeah. No, I agree. But what I'm saying is, like, it's funny.
I'm just saying.
I
get it.
Look at. When in the disinvite to the wedding, I wouldn't say they just didn't want Ruben there, but they said, I don't have
There was no disinvite. There were suggestions.
No, there was disinvite. Not to me, towards him.
Didn't you just say that?
No, towards him, not to me.
I know, but didn't you say that? It was implied, but there was no like, hey, don't.
Yeah, there was a don't.
There was a don't?
There was a don't. 100%. But not towards me.
Okay.
Like, I was invited with Nathan.
Okay.
He was not invited at all. He, because I got the phone call that literally yesterday. It was literally yesterday. And so, like,
how do you feel about that?
Honest opinion, without hiding anything, I feel it's petty. I feel it's a control thing. I feel that even no matter what he's done to me, no matter what he's done to me, he's never done anything upon anyone. I feel that there is room for error. I feel there's room for forgiveness.
No, I get that part.
Yeah. But I do understand. I mean, it's hard. That's a very hard thing for me because you've been there. It's different. I've had more of a like a relationship with you guys than I really do with Easy at first. So I love my cousin. I love him absolutely. But it's like I don't have that in depth like I do with Joe or like Lisa. Like it's barely coming about. It's like it takes me time to trust people. And to know if they're really about me. Are you really for my interests? Are you really about me? Like, don't stick up for me like that in that case.
Speaking of this, just to kind of pull it back a little bit.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, you finished yours.
I'm going to keep drinking because it's interesting.
Well, we can take a pause, and then I'll refill your cup.
I'm going to need a refill.
I know. I'm going to give you a refill. I can give me 5 minutes after I finish this one. I'll refill. Good. So, going back to what... you mentioned the boys, Easy and Joe, which shout out, I love them.
100%.
I was actually having a conversation with Amanda, and we were talking about how all these kids have just grown up overnight with us.
Big time.
So we were talking about so-and-so's kids, so-and-so's kids, so-and-so's kids, so-and-so's kids. And we were like, man, I remember when they were like little, like
100%.
Remember when like, I think it was either... It must have been Joe in diapers, in diapers. So just kind of put that into context. We're old.
Yeah.
Ain't no hiding this.
I mean, it is what it is.
And yeah, even Jesse's kids. I was just looking at them like, man, I remember these kids were in diapers, or were they not even around. It's just like that. So it's like it's so crazy to see how things have evolved, things have grown, and just kind of take a little step back perspective of like, wow, from like just being kids. It's just like now, like all these kids are grown, doing their thing.
A question for you.
Go ahead.
That you said that. I love that you said that. Because you're saying they're in their 20s, so you call them kids still, right?
Well, yeah. By my point of view, my perspective.
No,
but no, they're full-blown adults. I thought I was an adult.
No,
when I was like 18, 20.
What you're saying is respectfully. Like I said, I don't want to, I'm not adding to it like
correct.
that.
No, go ahead.
But what I'm saying is like funny because I was thinking about that earlier, I swear, before I came here. And I thought to myself, man, I was so young and dumb. Young and dumb. And I thought to myself though, and this is where I'm really fucking serious at.
I want to know what.
And let's be real, like, but this is where we gotta be honest though and open. So you're right. Here we are, young and dumb in our 20s, still figuring out life, still figuring out ourselves and like everything we want in life. What's the goal in life? What do we want to achieve? I mean, you got so many questions. Do we want to have kids? We don't want kids. We want dogs. We want cats. What do we want to live? Do we want to live with someone? It goes on forever. So that per se, that I feel like in my 20s, I really wasn't as ignorant as I thought it was. I'm actually giving myself more credit now looking back at my 20s and saying, damn, you handle business, man. You went to college. No, you went to college. It was hard. I had my family. Because
you were a mom early and you were kind of I feel like that throws you into a lot of responsibility right away.
Facts.
How old were you?
Facts. I was 18 when I had my first child.
Oh, there you go.
So I had
you were super young.
And let's be real. I'm gonna keep it real to the audience out there because I'm gonna tell you something. You think because you have a kid you have to grow up. That's automatic thought. Oh, you should, which you should.
Which you have to.
No. See, listen to me. You have to, which he's right. You should and you have to and you should make better choices.
But will you? A lot of people don't.
Thank you. And I love that you said that and you admitted that because there's so many parents out there that have left their kids out there, okay? Yeah. I've even had parents that were young and left us out there. So I'm going to tell you right now, like, it just shows you so much of the dynamic of things. You know what I mean? Like, I could have been a deadbeat. I could have said, you know what? I don't want to. I'm young. Why should I have to? Yeah. I could have been ignorant, but I didn't. I said, you know what? Damn, no. When I had Andrew, I was like, yo, I gotta go to school. First thing I did was put myself in school. I had 2 jobs. was on a blow up bed. Like it's a long story.
Yeah.
I loved my son. I took care of him since day one, you know, and it made me a better person. He made me a stronger person. He made me realize a lot of things I needed to grow in and to be more mature in. Now, did I fuck up? Yes. Did I have fun fucking up? Yes. Did I do stuff I wasn't supposed to? 100%. But like, I still was that mom. I was still that provider at the end of the day. You know, and that's all that mattered. You know, and so like that, going back to, you know, say for instance the new generation coming in, I really don't believe financially. I believe they have it hard, but I feel like the mindset we had to have growing up, I feel like was completely carrots and peas. I feel like we had no choice but to be strong. And I feel like them, they got to, and I, forgive me what, I hate saying these truths.
Go ahead, what?
But I feel like in their time frame, because we were, you know, our generation was a little better off financially, I feel like they got to lean off of the parents. They got to lean off of that insight where I didn't get that shit. It was like, bro, either you do it or you don't, and you're homeless or you're not. It's like, that's how it was for me. My dad, like, would not let anybody in. My mom was living up in LA at the time. It's like, I just didn't have choices at the time. I had to rent a room. I had to have my shit together. And when I didn't, I had to get an apartment with my sister. So like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's choices out there. Even kids, and Nathan's one of them. Nathan's guilty of it. They graduate, they get a car. I didn't even get a bike. I didn't even get a scooter. I didn't even get roller skates.
Well, in this life, no one owes you anything. Not even your parents.
That, though. I respect that.
So
respect that. Hear that out there though. But I respect that, because listen to me, Jeannie. If I wanted it, I wanted the car. I want everything. I wanted to come home and come to a fucking beautiful home like this and say, man, I could just sit down and fuck off. You know what I mean? I could go to college. Hey, my dad's paying for it. My mom's paying for it. If I could fuck off. That's like, dude, the shit I wish I could have done that I will never have the opportunity, because we grew up at a different time set. Was like, you better get a college degree. You better get your shit together. You better get financial aid. You better get 2 jobs.
It's funny how you talking about the difference in age and generations.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, like, I hear this a lot, and it's so funny, but this generation now tells us we're born in the 1900s. So
but they say we're funny. They say we're funny. They love our stories.
Yeah,
because they'll never get to live where you're riding the bike down the creek with your friends, or you know what I mean.
I get it now, because you know what, we grew up with it too. We grew up with the old timers saying the same shit.
Yeah,
we grew up like, well, fucking back in my day, I used to walk 20 miles in the snow.
Dude,
back in the days, I had to fucking mow lawns for a nickel.
Dude,
back in my days,
like, the fact you say
I had to do some bullshit.
If my hat goes off,
it's we're doing the same fucking loops, you know.
Yeah,
we're fucking And you know what? That. This generation's gonna do that shit. Like, back in my day, back in 2025, shit, we had a fucked up president. And I had to throw that out there.
I'm over my whole Trump stage. We have all fucked up presidents.
with that being said, I'm gonna put a little pause real quick, because we're gonna refill. And we're back. Yeah, we just had to grab a quick drink. Yeah. Fuck Mr. President. Yeah. But anyways, how's it going? How's it going, Michelle?
It's going good.
What were we talking about
before
we're talking about that bullshit? Oh, just generations and blah,
generations.
Blah, blah, blah.
Fuck the generations. Look at me.
Yeah.
Let's go back to my life. The life is this.
Let's go back.
My love life. Who knows what's going to happen at the end of the day. You know, ever since...
What is the... Let's just... For the audience right now, it's September 9th, 2025. It is 6:31 p.m. Pacific time. What is the current status of Michelle?
So, I'm back with Ruben.
Okay.
But I would say my chances are definitely up, and this is it. This is the final countdown. The final countdown.
All right.
You know what? 'Cause there's only so many chances you can give somebody, and that's it. And you know what? Like I said, God is putting me in a new chapter with my whole life, and so I'm ready for it. I'm actually excited. I'm excited. Whatever it brings is, I'm like, God, bring it. You know, you always excite me, so
bring it.
Let's do it. And you know, I trip out on myself sometimes because You know, I didn't tell you this, but I'm going to tell you now.
Tell me.
So we all know that I don't talk to my son. I don't talk to Alyssa. It's the whole shebang, going back to the part 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever one I've done, you know?
Yeah.
So my son invites me to his game, and I didn't think I was going to make it because I had an appointment in Temecula. And I'm like, he's like, and he made me feel bad. He said, let me tell you something, Mom. I ain't ever going to have one first game again. And I was like, ugh. I was like, I gotta be there, right? And I was like, I gotta Zoom. I was zooming on the freeway.
First game of senior year, right?
That's why he said it will never be again. Yep, it's done. And so I said, oh, yep. It's the senior year. Yep.
Damn, time flies so fast.
Yes.
I still remember when he was still, little, but.
I mean, I don't even know how little he was.
But when he had that growth spurt, that's the part where, you know, it was like, oh man, Nate, like, yeah, you should definitely do football. What was he, like 12 or 13?
Yeah, he was like 13. Yeah, like no,
when he had like that really big growth spurt. Yeah, I think it was like 12 or 13.
Yeah, you're right, like around 12, 13.
But yeah, that's when you take notice of like, okay, you should really do sports.
He literally got taller, and he's so excited right now because he's like, Mom, guess what? He's like, I weigh 280.
Wow.
And so he's like so excited because he was 350.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he dropped.
Oh, so he dropped. Okay. Oh, but that's like solid muscle.
Yeah, but now he's looking good. He's
more trim.
He's solid muscle. I'm like, whoa. Like, so he's like...
Hey, as someone that's battled weight, I am trying to get there. You got to crawl. You literally got to scratch up the hill. But I fucked up because someone told me this, and everyone can listen to this. It's easier to maintain the weight than it is to lose it all over again.
You're not lying.
Trust me, I try to maintain it, but I guess I don't know. Somewhere you got too comfortable. People get too comfortable.
You know what? Nathan looks good. I'm really proud of him. As a girl, he's looking good. He's at the highest peak. I'm like, okay, cool. You know,
that's awesome.
And I'm just happy for him. You know,
yeah, that's awesome.
And you know, we've had like this relationship even more now. That we just tell each other everything.
Oh, that's good.
We talk a lot of shit to each other, but I love him, absolutely love him.
I noticed that with this, our group, our generation. I feel like an old man, but I feel like that. I see that all the time. I see that like with, I don't know. It's like you see the dialogue now that I'm a parent. Now I see the dialogue between parents.
I know.
Yeah, so he's a fucking adorable.
He's super adorable.
Yeah. Shout out to JJ. You're probably going to see this in 30 years or something. I don't know.
Shout out.
Maybe when your dad's dead.
You look like your mama.
I love you always.
Aw, he really does. It's so cute. And
yeah, Amanda, you saw that.
You guys, man, I wish I was your child. What I would do to, what I would do to be your child, like, dude, I swear to God, I'd be like, I
had a visual because you said that. You're like, I wish I was your child, and I was like, Michelle in diapers. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Amanda'd be like, no, I'm done with her. She's like, I cannot. This is not my child. I'm done with her. Like, I would get on her nerves. She was like pulling my hair and like do my hair, and I'd have like a fit.
Isn't that what I don't know. They say that like boys are easier than girls.
No, I feel like if I had a mom like Amanda, I would be lit.
I
would be lit. I would be done. It's the end. There's no stopping me. If I had parents like you guys, there's no stopping me. Brain surgeon, president of the United States.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not even kidding. Like
my
there's
thing,
no stopping me.
My thing is I've always said it, and I don't know. This is my image. Maybe it comes true. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah. But I would love it if he went into politics. As dirty as the pawn is, as dirty as shit is, like you need people to fucking be that advocate of people.
No, I could not. You know what? You want them to be so bad, but you're up against millions. But I get what you're saying. I totally agree with it.
You know, shit only gets bad when good people do nothing.
No, I can't do it because I'd be against. Everybody would hate me, so I can't. Yeah. I'm just a rebellious bitch. But I understand.
But
like
this is
that
like
would be good. I think
what
he's so smart. I think he's so smart. He has the world at his hands. I feel like he has great parents, and I feel like, damn, if I had parents like that, shit. There's no stopping me, man. There's no stopping me. Like,
and you know what it is? It's like the world needs parents that want their kid. I feel like a lot of parents, like, you know, the ones that like literally killed their child. You know, it's like, fuck.
Don't even tell me. I've been watching stories like that, and I'm just so shocked.
Like how?
I'm shocked about even children killing their parents.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? It makes me really sad to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, anyways, going back to that, Nathan, I went to his first game. Well, about 2 weeks ago before he had the concussion. Actually got the concussion when I freaking took him that game. Because, just to let you know really quick, that inside the helmets, which I didn't know, but I'm educated now, that they're supposed to put air in there. Air around there. And they didn't do it.
That.
They were
I
like,
thought it was all foam.
No. They said, we don't have time to put the air in there. You're going to have to play without it. Bitch, I should have sued your fucking ass. My son could have died. Well, I would have known that. I wouldn't have let him play. Okay?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you might have a case. I have a lawyer if you need one.
No, and listen, honest to God, in 1 week from now, I'm going to decide that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this boy was so sick. Nobody saw him, but I did in the hospital. He was sick, and he was going through it. And his head, it was so sad. And I seen him crying. He was like, I can't do anything, Mom, this pain. And it kept coming in his temples right here. And I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought to myself, I can't let this guy sleep. He's going to die on me. Like, I love my son. Like, if he goes, I'm done. I'm really fucking done. I'm so done with this life. I'm done. Like,
I can't
that's my baby right there.
I can't imagine. So,
that's my baby right there. And I'm not saying I love him more than Andrew. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is like, that's just my world right now. You know, that's the baby I take care of. That's my baby.
That's who you protect. Yeah.
And like, he has such a golden heart. And so like, when I seen him going through it, he got sick. He started breaking out in fevers, going to the hospital, staying at the hospital, them doing MRIs. Like, it was crazy for me. And so like, for me, it brought a lot of reckoning to understand a lot of things. And I told Nathan, I said, you know what? Is it worth it at the end? If you're not going to FL, is it worth it? You need your brain cells.
Yeah.
You need your knees. You need your thumb and your hands.
Yeah, you got to be able to have the motor functions and everything. Yeah, because I've seen it where it's like those football players, they were just toast. Like, they are just like disabled. Some of them have like suicidal thoughts.
That part. Like, literally I relate. So it's funny because Nathan, it's funny, like I say, let's go back to this game. So I'm going to the game, I'm entering in, right? But I guess they don't allow the children to enter in. If you're not 18 over, you have to have like someone that is like, I didn't know.
So if students want to show up, they can't unless they're accompanied by an adult?
100%.
Really?
Yes, because there's so much trouble.
They started doing that now?
Yep. So when I went in there was a group of kids. There was like 9 of them. It was so funny. And they were like, what do you mean we can't go? What do you mean you can't go? And this guy was like, crazy. Yeah, you can't go in. He's like, you don't have no parent with you. I was like, I'm their Tia. And I took care of all of them, like the 9. It was so funny. They're like, oh my God, thank you. And it was really cool. So I enter in, right? See some old like members that I had from back in the day that I used to go to high school with. I seen them, said hi to them. And then there's Nathan right there, and I'm so excited. And then guess what I get to see? Here I go. Here's the drama for all y'all right now.
All right, what?
So I'm walking in, and guess behold who I see. And I have to go this way. It's not like I can avoid this way. I have to totally hit this way. Go there, I see Caesar's parents. And
right on.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm thinking, should I say hi to them? I don't really know. It's been like years. I did. Of course, I'm respectful.
Okay.
So there is his parents, and I'm like, hey, how are you? They didn't really seem like they wanted to say hi to me, but they were still kind of like low key hi. And then I was like, whatever. Went up to the bleachers. I saw Aaron. Aaron, you're. So Aaron, like, totally gave me like that side eye. Was like kind of like.
So did you at least gesture hello or just no eye contact?
I wanted to. No, I wanted to. I was kind of looking at him like.
Didn't he get married recently?
Yeah, he got married to some girl.
Oh, okay.
He got married to some chick, but he was still hitting up Gabby, and you're disrespectful as shit for that. And I know you're gonna hear this because I know who Aaron is. You're disrespectful. You should never married that girl if you're gonna be hitting at my girl on the side. Anyways, so skipping past that, I did saw his new wife, which you should take care of now because you owe her that. So saw her, and you know what, brought up a lot of those feelings, and I was like, whatever. Went to the bleachers. Long story short, I look over about like maybe a half an hour later, and I see Alyssa and Brooke.
Okay. And
I'm like, hell to the nah. But I was like, you know, the most fucking disrespectful thing I think, but it's not Caesar's fault. It's not, because we're cool still. So it was like, I saw Caesar sitting there with his girl, and then I saw them and George, which is Alyssa's boy. She's had him for a while, her boyfriend, really cool guy. And I was like, dude, I had to go down because I had to meet Nikki. So I'm like, fuck, I had to go walk by. So I walked by, go by. And you know what? They walk by me like nothing, like I don't even exist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And see, you know what? For me, Jeezy, it's okay because I understand stupidity. I understand young character. Yeah. I understand like how do you say immaturity? And you know what I mean? Pettiness. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But what gets me the most is when that all was going down and all the bullshit they were doing behind my back that I saw because I got you. But listen, it was like I saw Nikki standing there and like they know Nikki. Nikki never done them dirty, bro. Ain't never done that. She's always loved upon everybody.
Well, again, just sometimes you're guilty by association.
No, and trust me when I say I understand that. But coming from like a mature mindset, I have to bring myself to that level to always remember that. Yeah. And so it's like, I told myself, and I'm gonna be real. I was like, this is my fucking son. It's who I fucking raised. I ain't gonna let nobody bully me up in this motherfucking stage. And it was funny. They couldn't look at me. They were in shame. And it's funny, like my son, he went in the locker rooms when all was done. He was like, "Hey, mom," he gave me a hug, all sweaty and nasty. He was like, "Ew, Nate." He was like, "Ah." I was like, "Ah." He's like, and he loves fucking with me. He's like, "Mom, you know."
I don't think I ever asked you this, but what position does he play?
He plays center defense in center tackle.
Okay, nose tackle.
Yeah,
nice.
Nose guard, and he plays another one. He plays another position. So yeah, he was multiple.
So if I remember correctly, I think in high school, do the players play both positions?
They can.
They can.
They can.
Do they?
They
or
can.
Does he?
He does.
He does.
He does. He has multiple. So he can, yes.
Okay.
So they really wanted him because they actually transferred him to another school and they paid for him to. It's crazy.
How tall is he now? Is he like 6'4"?
6'3".
Oh, wow. Okay.
6'3".
God damn.
6'3" boy. And so like very tall, still maybe growing. Obviously, it hasn't hit 25. He's still growing.
What? Hey, if he's got a strong back, because
I
don't.
He does.
I need some help. So anybody out there, I need some help with some Halloween decorations.
Don't even tell Nathan that. He'll be here in a heartbeat.
Wifey wants to put up decorations, so it's like, hey, I need a big, strong guy.
No, Nathan will literally be here. Like, you think I'm kidding. Nathan is that man. He's that person. Like you say, Nate, he's like, I got you. And you know what? He loves you. He loves you and Amanda. He loves Nikki and John, Marsha, Charles. Like it's so fucking crazy, bro. Like, he thinks of all you guys like family because we don't have family anymore, obviously. So it's like you guys are his family. So as soon as you guys need him, he's like, "Oh wait, hold up, you need me? I'm there for you." They need me, like okay.
I love that.
He loves feeling needed. He loves feeling wanted, and I love that about Nathan. He reminds me so much of myself. I love feeling that feeling. It's a beautiful feeling when somebody actually cherishes you and loves you.
Yeah, once.
You know?
Yeah.
So
absolutely facts.
Yeah. So I guess what? He's like, he's sweaty, he's all hugging me and stuff. And I'm like, oh, we have that relationship, you know? Everybody's like, man, that's your mom. That's crazy. It's not your mom. I'm like, yeah, I'm his mom. And so like I walk out there, you know, and on the side of me behold Brooke and Alyssa, and you know they're on the side, keep ducking in and out their faces, and I'm noticing, and I'm like whatever. And so my son comes out the other way. I thought he was gonna come out through the doors, but he came out through the gate. And so like I'm like, oh shit, so I have to walk around, dude. So Alyssa and Brooke and George were saying bye to him. I'm not gonna lie to you, I lost my cool right here, but you know I'm only motherfucking human, 100%, because I'm a fucking gangster ass bitch. So whenever, I mean, not too much, but enough
What'd you say?
There you go. So I walk up to Nate and I'm like, "What's up, Nate? Good game, whatever." And then as you should have seen their look on their faces, they look like they saw a ghost. So that I mean, because I was in their presence the whole time, but they were like, they look and they're like this. They don't even know what to do with themselves. Yeah. And I get it. They're young, you know. Like, it must be intimidating for me to walk in there.
Young myself and being in awkward positions where like, what do I say? What do I do? How do I act?
No, they knew they weren't going to say nothing to me because they're cowards. So that's why I said to them, I was like, you know what? I told Neil, I was like, you did a good game. I was like, that's a right turn. I was like, because you're fucking cowards. Called them a coward about 3 times, and I shouldn't have. I know, but it's kind of
I was gonna say like,
but
you as the mature person.
But it's hard. It's because like, but I understand because I'm only human. I hate having to live this standard because I'm always having to live this standard all the time, and I want to live it. But there's only so much I can take because it's like it's an insult to me. You're coming to my son's shit, and I know it's your cousin, but let me be real, and this is where I get it very personal at. I can't say that they don't love him, bro. I can't say none of that. But what I can say is I know who's around myself my son 24/7. I'm with him 24/7.
Yeah.
And they're not with him. So you can't just show up to a game like, hey, I'm here for you when you're not there the other 300 times in the year. But love is love, and you don't have to be there for everybody. Look, you don't have to be there 24/7 to love someone, and I'm aware of it because look at me and you don't see each other
we don't see each other all the time. No,
love and respect.
Yeah,
so don't get me wrong. I know it, but it's that emotional fight that you go through. It's that like, how dare you sit? And I'm being real. Here we go.
Michelle, you know where I'm going to stand on this.
Oh no, I'm cool with it. How dare you sit there at the stands with Caesar and the girl that's cussed me out and called me multiple names and disrespected me when I've never called her name. I've never called her name. And because I wanted to be better than that. And I did call them cowards. I didn't say fucking cowards, so let me take it back. I said, you know what? They're just cowards. And I said it like that. But I shouldn't have let it get to me because I'm better than that.
There you go.
You know what I mean? I'm better than that.
I'm glad
it's hard because it's like, bro, at that age, I wish somebody would have, you know what? If I'm real, no matter how much I didn't like my Aunt Lydia or like the stuff that she did and the stuff that she took from my grandma, it was kind of like, I still never disrespected you.
Yeah.
Because I don't come from disrespect. But I could be disrespectful, if that makes any sense. But I really try with all my heart not to be like that because I don't want to shame somebody, for being a human. Mm-hmm. We all have errors. Yeah. So.
We're not perfect. Yeah. No one's perfect.
But it's so hard because I raised Alyssa and my sister would be at work and she had nobody and she had me.
I get it. So that part hurts too.
It just really hurts to know even her dad wasn't around. He was in drug rehab for 3 years. And it's just like, I was there. I was that bitch. And then Brooke, she didn't have anyone either because, she's a foster child. And I was there. I opened up my home to her and stuff like that, And I guess the latest fallout, Jeezy, here I go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be real to everybody.
What's the latest fallout?
I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that I should keep my son from my other son because there's some kind of beef between my other son. It's wrong. You don't do stuff like that. Like I want my son to still love my other son, and I want them to have the greatest relationship.
Well, it's like I'm gonna chime in there on you.
Yeah,
just because
cheers.
No matter what the relationship, and I'm gonna just put my own folks in this. Like I hear stuff from, this is years ago. Ooh. Stuff from mama, stuff from daddy. And I was like, well, you guys, I'm in the crossfire on this one. I love you guys both.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with me.
100%.
So always, I was only 16 back, so this is far back. I'm just stating just as an example. One relationship you have with somebody shouldn't affect the other relationship with somebody. So it's just because
totally agree.
You're caught in a crossfire.
That part.
Doesn't mean that you can't have your own relationship.
100%. I don't feel like we should taint anybody.
No.
I feel like if somebody had something bad blood with you, why should that make bad blood with me? Because I don't know what they really did with you. And you know what I mean? That's the own individual relationship.
Well, and here's the other part. Not my business. Not my problem.
That part.
So I'm sorry. It's like this is the thing where if you have people need to be mature. And this is what I've said to other people. If they have a problem with somebody, go deal with it. You go and resolve it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm here to be friends with everybody. I've been Mr. fucking
nice guy.
Yeah, exactly. What's that neutral country? Sweden.
Nice guy. Oh God.
I am fucking neutral as all hell. So I'm gonna show love to everyone.
No, 100%.
Regardless of anything.
It's an amazing character.
If they've yet to say any shit to me or cause any, even if they talk shit to me, I don't know. I feel like even just being kind, I don't care. Like I'll still be nice.
Yeah.
Just because I won't let it get to me.
But I love that. That's a hard character to master. Like I'm barely mastering that. Like that, I'm like 40 and I'm barely mastering it.
Well, here's the thing. It just. This is a little thing. Yeah. It'll get under people's skin a lot more just to be nice as opposed to talk shit.
No, it's funny. I didn't even talk shit up until that moment. I was kind of like, whatever, what could I do at this point? I didn't pay no attention to it. Even though I was paying attention, I wasn't paying attention. And I was telling myself, who are you really here for? I'm here for Nathan. And I'm here for my son who I've raised. And, but I don't think people understand what Nathan really goes through. I don't think like you're not like obviously not behind the four walls, you know.
Well, I know it's been a challenge, just because
he has to stick up for me. He feels like he does.
Well,
said, don't do that. I told him don't do that. I don't need
because
you
he is your son,
and he doesn't like hearing bad things about me.
That part
he doesn't.
So, yeah,
because he knows who I really am.
So that part, I get it. It's hard. I could only imagine.
Yeah.
I
can only imagine.
I can only imagine. Just because I when I think of my mom, I think of just my mom. She's old. You know, it's just like being a mom. Right. That's You're old generation. Old.
You're beautiful.
She's old school, Mexicana.
There you go.
So I can't imagine like having like a modern mom. If that makes sense.
I am that modern mom.
That modern mom, like just because you have to deal with it, like you probably, I don't know, like does his friends ever make comments about you?
Dude, 100%.
I just want to know that part. That
100%. Part. So
I mean, because like
it's so bad.
You're not like
I'm not
like
that
traditional.
Mom. No, I'm not.
Like ugly kind of mom. So I could imagine they probably look at you and they probably make comments.
Oh, 100%. They're like, you're like the coolest mom ever. I wish I had a mom like you. Blah blah. And then it's funny, Nathan. I'm like, Nathan, what are you doing upstairs the whole time? Why'd you have to do it? Like, I was like, how much porn do you have to watch? And like, that's me and my son. And he's like, Mom, like I've been watching the anime stuff. Like, he's funny. He don't care. I could throw anything at Nate. And he'll dish it right back to me. Like, he doesn't care. I'll be like, I always tell Nathan, he's big. I'll be like, damn, you're big. I'll be like, damn, Nathan. I was like, that's a huge one. He's like, I know, Mom.
Well, so here's the part that I like, just because, like, it's you having that verbal joust. So in this world, you have to have your words speak for you. You can't have someone else speaking for you.
Oh, I know.
People won't respect it like that. You have to be able to speak up for yourself. You 100%. Have to get to stand up. That's why I'm glad at a certain point I just like started like I got to speak up for myself. Yeah. And so I'm glad that just you talking to him the way you talk. I know it's already training him. It's if he hasn't already like picked it up and knows like, hey, I could talk back. Like if I need to, I could push back, not with my body, which is big, but with my words.
Yeah. Oh,
I could push back.
And me and Nathan got in some gnarly fights, gnarly love stories here with son and mom. And so, like, and I know Nate, when he gets upset, he's a lot like me. He doesn't see you straight. And he's like, gets like all crazy. And I'm like, and this is me, the big bear right here. Said, I always say, I don't give a fuck how big you are, how bad you are, and how you think I give a fuck or I'm intimidated. I'm not intimidated. I don't give two shits, Nathan. I said, as long as you are not fucking 18 and you live under this motherfucking roof, I was like, you will respect me at all costs. I was like, I don't care. And there was a time where we even got in a fight. He said, you know what? This was a low blow of his. But I love him. I love you, Nate. I love you, Nate. He know I love him for this. We talked about it. He said, you know what, Mom? He said, you're a hard person to talk to. He said, you know what? That's why you know what I'm going to do? He's all, tell me right now what's going to be, because I'll walk away right now. I'll go live with my dad and I won't talk to you like my brother don't talk to you. I said, ouch.
Yeah.
Stinger. So, me, I'm such a bitch. But I was like, you know what? I was like, damn. I told him like that. I was like, that's a low blow, Nate. I was like, the low blow, Nate. And the next day he, I don't want to say crawled back because that'd be rude.
Yeah, no.
But I would say like
apologized,
humbled himself, and came to me and said, you know what, Mom? I'm really sorry for the things that I've said to you, because I realize who you are, and I realize how many people come against you. And he was like, and I don't want to be one of them. I'm always for you, Mom. I'm always sticking up for you. Everybody's always talking about you, and I'm tired of people talking about you. I get tired of my brother saying, that I have a silver spoon, and that I'm spoiled, and that you don't I loved him more than I love Andrew.
Can I chime in on this comment?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to chime in on this comment.
I'm gonna get this drink up in this bitch.
Take a drink. So what I'm gonna say in this comment, like every past episode that you've been on, you've always had this aggressive tone where you just have this chip on your shoulder. I see it now. I don't know what you've gone through. Well, I know some of the stuff you've gone through.
Emotional shit.
I feel like you've kind of reached a
milestone.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, almost a little bit of Jeezy's been sprinkled on you. I think you've learned.
a lot of Jeezy's been sprinkled on me, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, that sounds bad.
No. Let's cut that real fast, okay? Let's just pretend we didn't say
my
that.
point is like, I feel like you've emotionally matured to a point where I don't hear that aggression.
No, I'm not. It's funny that
I feel like you because before I would hear like
you would be
almost yelling at the microphone.
Yeah,
like the microphone lines would be all red. Yeah, now oh, you turned it off. Oh shit. Top button.
Shit.
There you go.
I forget how sensitive these are. My bad. I was trying to bust.
No, I'm just gonna say, just before in the past, you've had this aggression of like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're actually a little more mellow.
I am. I'm. You know what, Jeezy? May I say this? And you, maybe people won't believe me, but it's so weird. I had like a crashing waves, I would say, in life. Mm-hmm. And like emotional to everything with my family, and coming to the realization I might be able to talk to him, coming to the realization of Nathan, coming to the realization of Ruben, or my love life, or my life just period of overall. And all I can tell myself these days is I feel way better. And what I mean by that is I feel like, I know it's gonna sound weird for people that do believe and don't believe, it all boils down for me personally, Jesus. I finally just surrendered and I said, you know what, God?
I had a feeling you were going to go there.
Yeah. And I said, there's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
I've done all I could do humanly. I've reached out all I can do humanly. And you know what? I'm going to leave it in your hands, God. And whatever you feel fit at my life, what it's going to cost me or what it's not going to cost me, that's what I want to be.
Well, here's what I always... Like, this is my commentary about
We're going to talk about Buddha now, so get ready.
No.
I'm just fucking with you.
But this is my commentary with you. Yeah. You've always been, like, very on the defensive about everything, about what is said.
No, 100%.
But also very on the offensive. Yeah. You're just, like, always guarded. You're always, like, you know.
You got to guard your heart.
You always have something to say, always like quick to respond.
You make me feel like a lion.
Well, it's like so quick to respond on things. I'm like, whoa, like slow down. Last time I think I spoke to you on the phone, I was like,
nigga, you don't know me. Stop talking about me. You don't know me.
Like, hold on, let's slow down. Like, no one's attacking you.
Just kidding. Nah, yeah,
we're just having a conversation.
Yeah. Well, no, I love that about you because you won't believe me, but I'll say it. You've always taught me that. Like, I swear I thought that right when I came here. I said, the aggression side of me, you always showed me that not everything that you say to someone is like, they're not trying to come at you. They're just trying to they're just trying to understand or like give you some kind of different perspective of theirs. So like you saying all that, look, it doesn't go unnoticed. I've really thought about a lot of the things you said. And honestly, it's helped all my aggression just really fly down and just be like more humble, more like I want. And honestly, it's going to sound stupid, but I know you're going to know this more than anybody in the motherfucking world. This is going to sound so stupid, but I'm going to say it. Honestly, I just want to jump in my feminine era already. I'm tired.
You've been in your feminine era.
I am, but I'm not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I've been in my masculine and my feminine. I'm going to tell you why, though. Because you got a girl like me, dude, that I got a son to take care of, bro. And, like, and I'm just being real. Like, I'm not married. I don't have a second income coming in like that. I got me, my son, and what I got to do. I got to keep a roof over stuff. I don't get no alimony and I don't get no child support, but I wish I would have. I wish I would have Caesar, but I give 2 fucks. I didn't. So
okay.
You know what I mean by that.
Okay.
So I feel like Caesar did his part with Andrew. Like I said, I'm gonna go back to that, and I'm gonna be like, the least I could do for you is that. You know, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to be $1,500 to more, but I feel like my blessings come more from God than it does from a mankind. So I had to take that loss. I had to. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend, Jeezy, that I don't struggle, bro. I'm not gonna pretend like my son come up here and be like, I need some cleats for $200. Yeah. What? Or like, hold up, like shit, that's not even my budget. Hold up, like I'm like thinking shit. Like I take care of Ricky on top of that. Like, bro, like it's so much. And like I got Grant living with me.
Yeah, you take a lot of care of family and friends.
Living with me. And look at me. I ain't gonna say nothing about no rent, but it ain't enough. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm still the boss. I'm still doing what I need to do, Jeezy. And it's not, and they say in Spanish, no está fácil, pero posible. So like say like, it's not easy. Yeah. It's not easy to be me. Like, cause all I want to do, Jeezy, and on God, all I want to do, looking for my passion right now. I just want to step in my feminine energy, bro. Like, I want to know what it's like to be like that again. Like, I don't know what it's like because I have to do both shit. And that shit, honestly, Jeezy, it's just hard. It's just hard.
It's tiring. I get it.
It's
especially
draining.
from
It's
where you're coming
draining,
from.
Financially draining. It's all draining, you know. But
from where
God
you're coming
good.
from, and I've seen you grow from this little 16-year-old tomboy to who you are now. So yeah, I've seen you through the stages.
Thank God. Thank God.
No, you've definitely grown. But yeah, no, just to point out, just my commentary. It's like I saw a lot of aggression today. You're actually very calm.
Thank you.
And we've talked over the few months. You've calmed down quite a bit.
Yeah, I did. I did.
I'm proud of you. Let's just say that.
You.
I'm gonna just tell you that.
Someone's proud of me. Oh my God, I'm taking that
proud
to
of
the
you.
bank, all the way to the bank.
I mean, you're not perfect.
No
one's perfect.
Never will be. Never will be.
I mean, we still have our
I'm
little
the first to
moments.
admit it.
Our little moments of like bitch.
Stupidity. Like no, bitch. Can't pill, bitch. Wait. You said that. You said that. No, for real, bitch.
For real.
But yeah. Nah, for
We're
real.
all improving. We're all improving. So I love it. I love the energy. I'm gonna keep rooting for you. I'm gonna keep rooting for you. And
look it.
I love it.
I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
At the end, when everybody doubted me, look at me. I'm gonna fucking make it. No matter you. Look at me. May I?
Look at me.
You can't control me.
Mm-hmm.
Control your scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you got going on in life that you can invite me to, you can do with me or whatever. Listen to me. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, I'll never be like you. I'll always be loving, supporting. I'll understand you. I'll be there for you. But listen to me. And I'm being real shit right here. Mm-hmm. I said this to Caesar the other day. Because we're still cool. So we always talk. And I said this. I said, yo, damn, God really wanted to show me some stuff, you know? He really wanted to show me what family was really there, was going to gossip about me, was going to really be there, whatever, so and so on. And I told him, you know what? I said, at this point, don't even fucking come. I said, to like, you know, my funeral. Don't even come. Like, dude, you know what you did. You know who you are in my life. You know what it is involved. If anything ever happened to me, don't even come. Like, it is what it is, bro. It don't matter after.
You know what? I'm just going to chime in here.
Hold up. Wait. I got to say one thing what Nathan said.
All right.
Nathan said this. Hold up. He said, I got to say this. And he said, you're right. I said, how many more people want to be there for your death than they do at all your happy memories? And I'm gonna say why. Because people take more, and this is so fucked up to say, but I've seen it.
Go ahead.
They don't want, it's like, I want to be happy. Hey, Jeezy, you got married and I'm gonna be there. Mm-hmm. But it's like, why is there more people for my funeral than there is for my happy places in life? Because honestly, some people will never admit that they're kind of happy that they're more grateful that you're fucking dead and they ain't dealing with your ass. And like, hey, cool, I gotta show up and be like, hey, I'm sorry for Michelle fucking died. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's the truth though. But I know it sounds crazy and sad and ludicrous, but it's like, I feel like there's so much fucked up shit in the world and to their hearts, to the minds, that they rather see you dead than to see you happy. Now that's deep, and I hate saying that shit because it sounds wrong. But it's like, bro, if any real person, they'll know the truth of that shit. It's like, I don't want to see you succeed. I'm not succeeding. I want to see you dead. Like, but maybe I don't want to see you dead. Maybe I want to see you fall. But if you die, hey, I'll go to your shit and pretend like I felt some shit for you.
Speaking as someone that's just gone through 3 funerals in the last 4 weeks,
and I've been into, I understand.
And then probably many more to come. I would honestly want haters or lovers alike to just come. So if you loved me, come. If you hated me, come. I don't care.
Yeah,
I would want everyone to be there. That way they could talk. They could interact.
I'm just asking to separate them. Can you put haters on this side?
No.
I'm fucking with you.
I would say just please come.
Yeah.
Talk amongst. You'll get the full full 360 picture.
It's not going to really matter at the end. It's like, no, I'm not going to be there. I'm in heaven. So it's like, it's not going to really matter who's there. It's just the point of me saying that. Letting people know that I know their intentions over my life or what they're really for me, whether it's about my relationship, whether it's about like anything that I do in life. And so it's like, are you really there for me? Like, are you truly, truly there for me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am for people. Like, I'm not here to rule people. They're not my fucking puppet, Jeezy. No, they're not.
You'll know the ones that are going to be there for you.
Oh, and God has shown me flat across the board. And, like, more now, even this year, than ever. So, all I could be is grateful. And so, I don't have that animosity. I just like to talk my shit. But, honestly, I'm so grateful to God. I'm so, and I know this much. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. At the end of this year, at the beginning of the year when I sell that house, God's going to lay out a plan so fine for me that I'm not even going to know what to do with it.
Where do you want to go?
I want to be happy. That's all I want. And I don't know what that means.
But God, I mean, everybody wants to be happy, yes.
But I'm talking about relationship-wise, financially-wise, house-wise.
But I'm asking you this part. Yeah. Where do you want to go?
I want to go where people never thought it would end up. There you go. And what I mean by that is successful.
I meant living wise, not in life.
I don't know. I can't tell
Apologies.
You that. Hold up. No, it's okay.
So if I was just asking in a very simple sense.
Yeah, no.
I know. Yeah, I love where you were going. I'm sorry for being that asshole that ruined that moment.
He's had too much to drink. Tell him to define his shit.
I was just like,
I'm fucking with you.
Where do you want to go?
Okay. So where do I want to go? Okay.
Yeah, as far as living, if you don't want to live there
anymore. Here we go. That's if I could get the fuck out of California, I'd go.
But so you want to leave California?
But hold up. I won't because I have too much family and friends here that I actually adore. Yeah. I wouldn't say family. I would say more of a friends. Like you guys. You are my family. You're my true legit family. On God, I'm not just saying that because I'm here on this podcast. Like Gabs, well,
if you decided
Taylor,
to live somewhere kind of in the middle, like Riverside-ish,
not gonna happen.
Or even San Bernardino.
I was looking at San Bernardino. Actually, it was funny.
There you go.
It's funny. I was looking at these houses. There's a lot for sale here, and so like I just said, I want a one story though. I kind of want a one story.
That'd be cool.
And so like I was looking here, and then I was looking in Menifee, and then I was looking in Temecula and Marietta.
Okay.
Something that fits who I am. I feel like Riverside's just too loud for me. It's a little congested, and I don't want that. I'd rather be over here in this area than to be ever over there.
Well, there's pockets everywhere that's good little neighborhoods.
Look at me. I can say I don't want to move to Riverside.
Yeah.
But if God puts me there, He puts me there.
Yeah.
If He puts me in Colton, He puts me in Colton. Ooh, hiccups. But if He puts me in Colton, He puts me in Colton. What could I stop what He wants to really do for me?
Let me ask you this. Just kind of pull it back. I'm just switch gears just because.
But I want a smaller house.
Okay.
I want a smaller house.
Smaller house it is. Noted.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for like my audience members.
Okay.
Who probably listen to you a lot, listen to Gabby a lot, listen to
especially Gab. She have the chain. She have the
well,
chain.
that I think we got a lot of like feedback was that one episode where it was just like relationships and the stuff that they were relating to. So that's the part I want to ask you. So in your experience, what would you tell, this young generation or even like peers, people of your own peers?
Yeah.
What would you tell them about being in a relationship as opposed to being single, as opposed to being married?
Oh, I
all
love
three
that.
phases.
I love that. So we'll go to single first. Single. Guys, when I'm single, I do have a great time. I feel like I'm a bad girl, but I'm a different kind of breed. I have everything going for me, so it's a little different how I interact. Supposed to, I don't know who does and doesn't. But you will always miss the companionship of somebody. Single is only good for so long, but the companionship means something.
Well, let me ask you that part. Just kind of just in the hyperbolic of just being single. What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages?
So the advantages is no one tells you what to do.
Yes.
You wild out, do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're free. You're just a free bird. You do what you want to do. The disadvantages, I go home to an empty bed and I sleep and I wake up and I figure out who is going to be my partner in the future, or will I meet that person? Will I meet the right one? So there's a lot of advantage and disadvantage. And then I want to say going to being in a relationship is, and this is true shit.
What's the true shit?
And I fucking hate even saying this, even quoting this.
We'll say it.
But it says like I would say Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what the fuck you're gonna get. And what I mean by that is everybody said, oh, Michelle, you in a young relationship, that's probably why this is going on. Nah, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've experienced a lot of shit. You can be you can be in someone, they could be a player, they could be a fucking a compulsive liar, a compulsive cheater. You can have someone that's faithful, who's not faithful. It don't matter the age, it don't matter the type. It's however the character they want to make it. So a relationship is very hard.
Do you think certain girls attract certain guys, or is it those girls picking those guys purposely?
I gotta go pee so bad, and I can't even think right now. So I would say
1 more minute, just answer the question, and then we'll go.
So I would say this. I believe you attract what you are sometimes. I do believe that. But I believe I'm a kind-hearted, loving person. So why the fuck would I ever want to, honestly, and I'm being honest, want to attract something toxic or it's going to hurt me? If I'm not out there trying to hurt somebody, why would I want that?
Well, that's the question is, do you think it's the attraction that those girls are attracting that, or is that them choosing that?
It's not even a choice sometimes. I feel like God allows certain lessons and blessings. I feel like a lesson and blessing to find out what you want in life, to find out who you are in life, to find out what you want, where you want to be, what you will accept, what you won't accept. I feel like we limit ourselves to those little spaces, but we can't. With God the Creator, we can't. We have to understand that everything that is being done is according to His alignment. And so even my suffering produces a great cause at the end of who will I be later on, because I won't do or I will do. And in the beauty of God, who God is in my life, is to see the transformation of someone else. And I feel like, and everybody's gonna hate this, and they're gonna hate it, to see the transformation in Ruben has been amazing. And to be the suffering of it has been horrible, though. And so to see the transformation, know that God can do something in somebody's life is amazing, because He was there for me when I couldn't transform like that. Going to marriage, I believe that it's something not valued. I'm sad for it. I feel that a lot of people should cater to that more than ever. I'm sad about it. I feel like it should be so secret and so loving and so vibrant. I'm so compassionate about that. And just be loyal,
do you think
loving.
enough people don't take it serious?
They don't, because they don't understand until it's gone. And what I mean by that is because, fuck it. You ain't having the dates you want to have. You ain't having the romance you want to have. You ain't having the sex you want to have. Whatever it is, then let's get to it. Let's work it out. But it's
it's a grind.
But to lose that friendship you've had with that person all the years, your best friend, and to go into some other bitch's sheets and not be satisfied, or to go into another motherfucker's sheets and to be like, damn, this motherfucker's a
I'm kind of curious, what do you mean by that? But on that note, hold on, because I know you have to use the restroom, so I'm gonna put a pause.
So yeah.
And we're back. So, we had to take a little break, blah, blah, blah. But we're actually going to wrap this up just because it's already 1:12. And usually I like to give that hour spot. So, we were talking about the whole being single, being in a relationship, and being married. Thank you. You gave a great insight. So, I always like to just kind of get people's opinions on this. But
being married for me is beautiful. Just I want people to know that. It's very beautiful. It's because you're marrying your best friend.
Yes.
And that's all I want to say about that. I feel like that you have to wake up to see that, because anyone could be single, and I want to say this one thing. Sorry. And I hate to say it like this, but fuck all these bitches, fuck all these guys, And I think you got to stop yourself and say to yourself, at what point do you want to be yourself and just be with your best friend for the rest of your life? It's like, dude, I can be with this person for the rest of my life. Are you kidding me? Amazing.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap this up. Michelle, I'm going to give you the floor. Closing statements. Talk to the audience. I'm going to put you on the spotlight. So go ahead. It's all yours.
Okay, here we go. Don't be petty. Be loving. And just try whenever God gives you power, whether it's through a party, whether it's through weddings, because I've seen so much of it, I just want to tell you, just be loving, be considerate, be understanding of that person's life and what they're really honestly going through. And if you say you love somebody, support them and be there for them, because a lot of us have judgmental tendencies and control tendencies, that we want to be able to just control that person's life. And you know what? We shouldn't be like that. We need to be there on their downfall and their upbringing. We really do. We need to get rid of this contention, this strife, and just be more about God and more God loving, more God fearing, and just love that individual on that side, because we only get one life and we're only getting older. And it's time to be the great example. It's time to be that person that we preach about. That's it. That's who I want to be. I want to be there for you in your darkest moments when no one else is, with no judgment.
I love it. Yeah. I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah.
I want to just say this last thing. With so much suffering, so much war, so much famine, so much injustice and struggles and everything. More than anything that we need love. We need everyone to love one another, brotherhood, humanity.
That part.
We need to fucking just put our swords down.
Oh, I love that you said that.
Wow. And just let's start building.
That part. Yeah, be the glue in something instead of the destruction to the wall.
Yes.
Start building the wall. Start helping that person. I mean, I can't strive more than enough of saying that. Like, how much somebody really does need you at the end. You know what I mean? And like, they're already feeling alone. They're already feeling like maybe they even can't.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just be there. Like, that's the greatest thing in life, is to just be there for someone.
Yes.
That's all I say. But wrapping it up.
With that being said, thank you guys for being part of this special episode. I am always happy for your company. You have been a blessing. You have been like the highlight of my show, because people come and want to watch you.
Yeah.
And Gabby. Shout out to Gabby.
Yeah, Gabs. We're just too real.
I know. I love it.
But MC in the house.
So, hey, next time we should do this. We'll do this at your place, or we'll rent out that studio that I did. So I rented out a little studio, and I'd love to have you guys on.
I love it. I always tell him to go to like a patio, like outside, like September's, like somewhere out there,
or that.
Yeah, but anyways, whatever. Till next time. The more drama. It doesn't end here. It just keeps going.
Thank you guys for watching. Just stay tuned, and catch you on the next one.